This is a classic example of a 4-point antler that was found by an avid hunter out searching for sheds, and it shows the abscission area where you have that rough textured base of the antler that allowed it to fall off. And this is the animal's left antler. Now, coincidentally, the avid hunter found this antler at the same location, and he had actually seen this deer with these antlers on, so he knows that it's the same deer. And his right antler is not what we would call the typical conformation. And instead of the main beam and tines originating off of the main beam, we have a main beam and just a single tine, and then a broken off brow tine here. So this is not a normal conformation of an antler. And if you flip it over here, you can see at the back side there's indication of an injury. And this injury is probably what caused the antler to grow abnormally in this case. Now, the severity of an injury to the base of the antler at the pedicle varies. In this particular case, this injury was significant but not permanent, such that that avid hunter managed to find the same animal the next year after he had died, and you can see his right antler return to somewhat of a normal form. He's back to a traditional typical 4-point. If you look at the back of that right antler, you see evidence of that injury to that right pedicle. And you can see the burr, the normal burr. Let's look at this left side that is normal. See that normal burr at the base? It's not present on his right antler. And so that right antler base is abnormal and probably related to that pedicle injury. And that injury oftentimes turns into an infection, and we don't know why this deer died, but he very well could have died from a brain abscess and bacterial infection that went down through the sutures between the frontal bone and this back part of the skull. Those openings there allowed the bacteria to get down into the brain and could have infected his brain and caused the death of this male. Research at the Southeastern Cooperative Wildlife Disease Study has shown that across the Southeast, brain abscesses like this cause up to 15% mortality of adult bucks each year. So it's a significant cause of mortality if you're managing for older age bucks. Bucks fight, they injure their pedicle during that massive aggressive fighting process, and then the injury can ultimately cause the death of the animal.